What's going on? Are we live? Let's see. Are we live? Let me check this out. Are we live? Mic check 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, it looks like we're live. I see we got 3 people. What's going on, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. Say what's up. Let me know in the comments where you're watching in from. I got a super quick live. I just want to show y'all a few things here using Supacolor. So I'm going to log in here, turn this down. Yes, I will be leaving this up. What's going on, Mike? What is up, DJ? But yeah, so super quick, I wanted to jump in here real quick to show y'all something new here. I get a lot of questions. People are wondering, yo, how do you upload your artwork in, like, how do you get your artwork in for Supacolor with no issues? Let me know where you're jumping in from real quick. I'll say what's up to a few people. This is how I greet people, y'all. You gotta check in, let me know where you're at, and then we can chat. Okay, Mike's from Ohio. Okay, see, we got a few people. Let's do it. All right, I just want to jump right in, right? So this video, you get the information right from the beginning. But, all right, so if you're wondering how you can get your artwork uploaded into Supacolor or get it sent to Supacolor without any issues, I want to welcome you to their website right now. Okay, so this is Supacolor's website. You can follow the link down below in the description here. But what Supacolor has done here on their site, they provided a template. Okay, a few templates actually, different sizes that they provide. And over here, you go to supacolor.com. Again, use the link down below. It is an affiliate link. I do get a little bit of commission. Nothing more to you, but just for you using my link to get to their site and purchase. But so real quick, we're not gonna sign in. We're not gonna do none of that. I'm just gonna hit the template file, of which I'm already on this page. And if you scroll down right here, you'll see all the different sizes Supacolor provide. We have our 2.5 by 5, 2.5 by 2.5. Then we have this LC, what they're calling like left chest, 4 by 4, which is ideal for your left chest logo. They have an A5, okay, and then A5 long. A5, I usually use my A5 if I'm doing like youth shirts. Okay, this is my size for my A5. Or if you are looking to get a front chest, but just like a medium one in the middle, A5 is probably where you want to be. And then you got the A5 long. So the A5 long happens to be where I would use this for logos. Like if I just want a text logo, or your logo is a box logo or something like that, this A5 long is ideally where you want to be at. It's important that you guys know what size you want your graphic to be, so it's easy for you and Supacolor when you go ahead and upload this thing, right? So next thing, A4 here. A4 is like, that's the ideal size if you're getting a nice graphic on the front. That's where I'm comfortable with my graphics. On the front there is right there on the A4. Then you got your A4 long. A4 long is a little weird, okay, but it depends on your artwork and how you want to style your garment. I can see the A4 going on like the side of the hoodie, like over here, or just on the side of the shirt. You got to freak it how you want to, or how your customer's requesting. But I love how they give you all these different sizes. It's no longer a hard thing to figure out what platform or what to use. Okay, and then over here you got your forefront, A3. Okay, so if you're looking for the big forefront, logos, that's where you want to be at. All right, so decide what size you want to be on. For me right now, I'm just gonna grab this let's pretend like we're just gonna grab this A5 long, right? And I'm gonna download it. Just select the one you want. I see you download all of them. It's free, and you'll have it when you need it. So I'm gonna hit download here. Okay, and it downloads onto the bottom of my computer here. You can see it's a zip file, so we're just gonna unzip it. Okay, all we're gonna do is just unzip this right now and click on it. It's gonna unzip for us. Let it do its thing. I'm using a Mac today. So now I have my file over here. I'm just going to open it. And when you open up the file, right, Supacolor provided 3 different formats, because that's where they're suggesting that you send your artwork. You can send your artwork or get it figured out in a graphic design vector-based program like Illustrator, if that's what you use, you just open that up in Illustrator, or it'll give you a PDF. You just open up in the PDF, and it give you the Photoshop. So the first thing we're going to do right now, I'm going to open this one here in Photoshop, right? I'm going to double click it. It's going to bring me up into my Photoshop file, Photoshop document. And just like that, we're now in Photoshop. This is what their template look like, okay? And the way it looks here, see anything that's the checkerboard area here? That's your transparency, okay? So if you want to upload something, try to make sure like you're in this area and you have a nice transparent background. Try not to get like this full solid color image here. That doesn't work well for Supacolor. And then also like stay away from like drop shadows and all that stuff on your artwork, and you won't have any problem. So I got my template opened up. I'm gonna drop my file in here. You can just bring it in. Let's not jump there yet. We can just go to File, Place Embedded, find your artwork wherever it's at on your computer, and drop it in here, right? So let's say if I pretend like I want to do, you're gonna see a bunch of files here. Let's grab something like this. My computer might be running a little slow now because I got all three of those programs that they're suggesting opened up in the background. So it's probably gonna run my computer a little laggy. So forgive me for that. I wanted to give this to y'all live before I go home today. All right, so I'm gonna open up this one right here, PNG logo. Boom, I got my logo in here. Okay, so this is my first logo, Beyond Raw logo. And one thing I want you to keep in mind, all this space here you can use, but you're not like bound to use that space, right? But what you want to do, just make the, you see you got your banding box around here. You just want to transform your artwork a little bit, make it as big as you want just to fit within this area. So I'm gonna just expand this. If you don't see this banding box here, you can push Control T on your keyboard, or just go to File or go to Edit, Free Transform. But now I have mine, so I'm just gonna expand it. And this Photoshop document, Photoshop is a raster-based program, so you might want to get the best quality image so you're not running into any distortion or anything. And as you can see, as I place my artwork here, I get this pink line. That tells me that it's centered. You know, that's right where it's centered at, you know. So this artwork, you see my bottom part here is a little distorted, but I'm just gonna hit enter, and then you get your full graphic. Now, just like that, I just uploaded my artwork onto Supacolor, or onto their template. And there's one step that you need to do, and that's by saving it. So they recommend that you save. You can send them the Photoshop document, but they would probably want you to send a PDF. Okay, they'll recommend that you send a PDF. So I'm gonna go to File. We're gonna do a Save As, but we're gonna save this as a Photoshop PDF. So I'm gonna go to Save to my computer here, and save the name, change the name to whatever you want. And I'm just gonna call it What I Want, just because. Okay, and I'm gonna change my format here. It's important, change your format now to Photoshop PDF. And we're not gonna mess with anything else here. I'm just gonna save it, let it do its thing. I'm gonna say okay, and then over here we ain't gonna touch nothing again. We're gonna say save PDF, and then we're gonna say yes. And just like that, we just saved our first piece of artwork now to get sent over to Supacolor. Okay, what's going on? I'm saying what's up to a few people here. Just placed an order with them. That's awesome. We got people here from Missouri. What's going on, Lisa? Hey, Jesse. What's up, Joe? Okay, so that's that. But I want to take it one step further, right? Because some of us now, we're using Affinity Designer, which is much cheaper for us. We don't have to be committed to the subscription. So you can open up any Photoshop template or Photoshop document into Affinity. So I want to take it one step further. I'm going to come back over to my computer screen, or I'm just going to open up Affinity, right? So if you got Affinity on your computer, just open up Affinity Design, or if you already opened up your template, if you already downloaded your template, just right click on the template somewhere on the Photoshop file, go to open with, and we're gonna open it with Affinity Designer. Okay, so as you can see, I was actually working on it earlier, trying to pre-record this video, but I'm like, I'm just gonna do it live real quick. So this is the same template I opened up here, right? I'm gonna turn the artwork that I put into it already, or this is actually a different size template. This is the A3 now, so it's the same thing. I'm just gonna grab my file, I'm gonna place it in here. Actually, they opened up a different one. We want this one here. All right, so I'm gonna file, place. Affinity makes it easy to place an image. It just says file, place. All right, so I'm gonna place this image. Let's say I place this one here. Fire up the heat press one. If you're not a member of that Facebook group, you should be. So with Affinity, first it looks like you didn't upload it, like nothing happened. But what you gotta do is just click in here and drag. You click and drag, and it drops your artwork right there. All right, so I'm gonna center this, and it's the same thing that applies, guys. We're just gonna expand this, try to fill out our template area here as much as we can. Just making sure we fill up as much as we can. And again, I'm not filling out the background here to have no solid background, because that really don't work well with them. Okay, so I got that. My artwork is in, guys. Like, it's easy as that. Now on Affinity, to save it, you have to actually export as. So I'm gonna go to File, I'm gonna come down to Export. Okay, and then I'm gonna choose my file type. Again, we're gonna export this as a PDF. And now I'm gonna click on export. It's gonna tell me to name it and all of that good stuff. Name it and then hit save. Okay, and just like that, you have your artwork saved and ready to send to Supacolor using their template, guys. It's easy now. Like, it's easy, like they say, super easy, super fast, Supacolor. Like, that's what they're saying these days, and I agree with it. So he said, what if you don't have a computer? I mean, if you're able to save as a PDF anywhere, so Photoshop comes on the tablet now, you can save as a PDF there. Affinity Design also has a template version of a tablet or however. But if you don't have a computer, I'm curious to know what you're using to upload your artwork or to design your artwork. Let me know in the comments. But those are the two ways you can do it. And if you have Illustrator, it'll be the same thing, guys. You just open up the Illustrator version that they gave you over here, and we'll do the same thing, you know, same steps. Just save it as a PDF, and then you're good. All right, so I just wanted to drop that on y'all real quick, so you got that information. You say you have image that's a PNG. Yeah, you have the image as a PNG. The PNG wouldn't work too well with them, so you have to somehow get that PNG saved, put it into a program, and however program you're using. If you're not paying for anything, I'm not sure of any other free one that will be able to let you save as a PDF. But the important thing here is to get the sizing correct with their template and then save as a PDF. Okay, so I would say figure out a way to be able to save something as a PDF and send that off on to them. Okay, so that was it there. This is an official, it's not an official live. I just wanted to jump in and do that for y'all, so I don't have to set up all this other equipment to do an official pre-recorded video and all of that stuff that we do to bring this content to y'all. So again, if you find value to this thing, please go ahead, smash the like button. Let me know in the comments if you're using Supacolor already and what are your thoughts on their transfer, because I love them. You know, I know a lot of people love it. And also, I appreciate if you can use the link down below to get your Supacolor transfer. All right, and check out the Facebook group, Fire Up the Heat Press on Facebook, and also check out our courses at courses.heatpressuniversity.com. For just $25 a month, you can learn everything that you need to take your business to the next level. Until next time, y'all, God bless y'all. Keep firing up that heat press, and I am out of here. Have a good weekend.